Adam King with Summit Funding. I am recording this video in January of 2016. I'm going to be talking about the GSFA, or the Golden State Financing Authority's Platinum Program. I reference the date because I want to make sure you're not watching old information. So these programs change periodically, so if you're watching this and it's been a while since I recorded it, give me a call or shoot me an email and I'll get you updated information or let you know if anything has changed. So here's the skinny on the GSFA Platinum Program. It is grant money. You can get anywhere from 3 to 5% of the purchase price as a grant to go towards the down payment and or closing costs on an FHA or conventional loan. So again, it is a grant. You do not need to pay the money back. You could sell the house in a year and you don't owe anything back. There are zero restrictions for how long you have to keep the property. You just have the normal restrictions of the loan program. FHA says you have to occupy within 60 days and you have to live there for at least a year. Conventional, again, just traditional occupancy requirements. But here's the kicker. It's not free money. You pay a higher interest rate than what you would if you didn't get the grant. And so, again, not free money. It's grant money you don't have to pay back, but you're paying a higher interest rate on the primary mortgage. If you plan on selling the house relatively soon, this is a great way to get into a home because it allows you to get the money for the down payment. You never need to pay it back. Even if you pay a higher payment for a year or 2 or 3, you're going to pay nowhere near as much in higher monthly payments as what you got as a benefit for lack of funds needed to close. The longer you plan on keeping the home, the less attractive this option becomes. The other thing about this program is that it does not require you to be a first-time home buyer. You just cannot own another home. So you do have to sell another home before or at the same time as buying the new one, but you do not have to be a first-time home buyer. Looking at around a 640 minimum credit score for this program. They do have income limits. Income limits for San Joaquin County on conventional are $83,440 right now. For FHA is $80,155. This program, similar to the video I recorded last week on CalHFA, has flexibility for how we qualify somebody into this program. Now, I cannot use non-occupying cosigners on this program, although I can on CalHFA. What I can do on this program is I can ignore buckets of income for my borrower. So if I've got somebody that, let's say that the limit is $80,155, and they make a $75,000 base salary per year, and they make $20,000 of bonus each year. Well, then technically they're a $95,000 a year income earner. With the Platinum Program, I can ignore one of those buckets and qualify them on just the buckets that I'm paying attention to. So if somebody has $75,000 in annual income, $20,000 in bonuses, even if those bonuses have been consistent for the last 20 years, I can ignore the bonuses, but I qualify them just then on the $75,000 of base income. I can use multiple buckets. The buckets are base pay, overtime, bonus, and commission. So if their base pay is $50,000 and their bonus is $25,000 and their commission is $5,000, that adds up to $80,000. But then they get overtime, and that overtime is another $10,000. That puts them at $90,000 in income. That's too much. I can ignore the $10,000 in overtime. I can just use the $80,000 of base pay, commission, and bonus, and I can qualify them based on that $80,000. Significant flexibility to qualify people. We also can remove a borrower, so it's only the income of the applicant that I'm using. So if you have a husband and wife, and I get rid of the husband and leave the wife on the loan, or vice versa, it's only the income I'm using on the application. Now, I can't fake income and say, well, they make a $100,000 a year salary, but let's just pretend they only make $75,000 a year salary. That's not a real calculation. We can't pretend. But we can ignore buckets of incomes. There's a lot of flexibility. If you have someone that met with another lender or talked to somebody else or just read online and said, oh my gosh, the incomes are limits are too low for what I earn or for what my family earns. There's a lot of flexibility. Don't let somebody miss this opportunity to buy a home just because they think they don't have money for a down payment. So take a look at the options that I've provided. Let me know if you have any questions. If you know anybody who needs great advice on a loan, whether it be on this particular program or any other program, down payment required from down payment assistance or not, please connect them with me so that I can help them to determine what their best options are. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, 209-910-4019. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.